Explosive Knicks news: Mitchell Robinson's monster night. He grabbed a career-high 22 rebounds, dropped 12 points, and showed he's too good to come off the bench. This guy is an absolute beast. And what about that cryptic tweet from Jeremy Sochan about Josh Hart? Was it basketball? Was it something else? We've got the full story behind the confusion. Plus, get the latest on Josh Hart's injury status as the Knicks gear up for a massive game against the Warriors. Will he be back on the court? And finally, the big announcement on Karl-Anthony Towns. His return is here, and it couldn't come at a more critical time for the Knicks' playoff push. Stick around and hit that subscribe and bell button.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Mitchell Robinson's dominance. Is he too good for the bench? Karl-Anthony Towns and Josh Hart were sidelined, but the New York Knicks still needed a hero against the Indiana Pacers. Enter Mitchell Robinson, who delivered a performance for the ages, grabbing a staggering 22 rebounds and scoring 12 points to secure a crucial 100-192 victory. Robinson's impact was felt immediately, with 9 of his rebounds coming in the first quarter alone, a personal best for a single quarter. His offensive boards were relentless, turning potential turnovers into second chances for the Knicks all night. While Jalen Brunson poured in 29 points and OG Anunoby added 25, it was Robinson's hustle and interior presence that fueled the team's success. "We had some guys out, so I had to step up," Robinson stated post-game, acknowledging the increased responsibility. He logged a season-high 31 minutes, a demanding workload that left him feeling the effects. "That was the first time this year. I'm a little bit worn out, but I've got to work on my conditioning so I can actually play these types of minutes," he admitted, recognizing the need to build stamina for potentially larger roles in the playoffs. This conditioning is paramount, especially if Robinson aims for a more significant role during the postseason. Despite concerns about free throw shooting and occasional foul trouble, his unparalleled ability on the glass remains a game-changing asset. His 9 offensive rebounds alone generated invaluable second-chance opportunities, a critical advantage in tight contests. The Knicks' current starting lineup has shown inconsistencies, with Bridges being a notable example. However, Robinson's recent performance begs the question: should he be promoted to the starting 5? Sliding him in alongside Towns, with Bridges potentially finding his rhythm off the bench, could provide the Knicks with the relentless interior presence they've been missing. With the Knicks currently sitting 43-25 and vying for the second seed in the Eastern Conference, time is running out to finalize their best lineup. Robinson has proven his capability. The question now is whether the Knicks will give him the starting nod to fully unleash his potential. Don't go anywhere. We've got more crucial Knicks updates you need to know. Up next, we unravel the mystery behind a teammate's tweet that had everyone talking. The tweet that fooled everyone: Josh Hart's soccer banter. A seemingly concerned social media post from Jeremy Sochan regarding Josh Hart briefly had NBA fans puzzled. But the truth behind the message was far more lighthearted than first imagined. Sochan tweeted, "Josh, are you okay, fam? What happened?" shortly after a soccer match involving Hart's favorite club. Given Hart's recent absence from the New York Knicks lineup due to left knee soreness, fans initially assumed the tweet was a genuine check-in on his health. However, the message had nothing to do with basketball. Instead, it was a playful jab following a defeat suffered by Chelsea FC, the English soccer team Hart passionately supports. Chelsea lost 1-0 to Newcastle United FC, a result that frustrated their fans and complicated their Champions League qualification hopes. Sochan, a vocal supporter of Chelsea's London rival Arsenal FC, saw an opportunity for some friendly teasing after Arsenal secured a 2-0 victory earlier that day. His tweet quickly spread among NBA and soccer enthusiasts who recognized the subtle dig at Hart's beloved Chelsea. Hart's dedication to Chelsea is well known. He's described himself as a die-hard fan since his teenage years, inspired by stars like Frank Lampard and John Terry. He frequently shares his support on social media and has visited Stamford Bridge, Chelsea's home stadium. While Sachan's tweet was indeed soccer-related, Hart's knee soreness is a genuine concern for the Knicks. The veteran forward has missed the last 2 games, last appearing in a loss to the Los Angeles Clippers, where he recorded 12 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 assists. His energy and rebounding have made him an indispensable part of the Knicks' rotation. The incident also highlights the growing crossover between NBA and European soccer fandom. Locker rooms often feature supporters of rival clubs engaging in playful banter, and Sachan's Arsenal loyalty clashing with Hart's Chelsea devotion is a perfect example. Stay tuned for more critical Knicks news impacting their playoff push. Next, we've got the latest on Josh Hart's availability and a major player's imminent return. Josh Hart's status uncertain ahead of Warriors' clash. The New York Knicks might be without their versatile wing, Josh Hart, as he's listed as questionable with left knee soreness for their upcoming game against the Golden State Warriors. Hart has already missed the last 2 contests due to the knee issue, and his participation remains up in the air for the home matchup at Madison Square Garden. While Hart's availability is uncertain, the Knicks are expected to welcome back a key player. Karl-Anthony Towns is set to return after sitting out Friday's win against the Indiana Pacers with bilateral knee soreness. Towns' return bolsters the Knicks lineup as they battle for a top seed in the Eastern Conference. The earlier social media buzz surrounding Hart, initiated by teammate Jeremy Sochan, initially seemed like a health concern. Sachan's tweet, "Josh, are you okay, fam? What happened?" given Hart's absence, led many to believe it was a teammate checking in on his well-being. However, as revealed, the tweet was purely soccer banter. Sochan, an Arsenal fan, was playfully teasing Hart, a devoted Chelsea supporter, after Arsenal's victory over Everton and Chelsea's subsequent loss to Newcastle United. Hart's long-standing allegiance to Chelsea is well documented, making this a classic cross-sport rivalry moment. Hart's status will be a game-time decision. With the Warriors also facing significant injury woes, including the absence of Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, the Knicks might opt for caution with Hart, prioritizing his long-term health over rushing him back. Hart has been a crucial contributor for New York this season, known for his versatility, rebounding, and defensive intensity. His ability to impact the game in multiple ways, particularly on the boards from the wing, makes him a vital piece of the Knicks' rotation. The team will be closely monitoring his knee as they prepare for Sunday's crucial contest. Don't miss our final update on a pivotal player's return that could shape the Knicks' season. We'll break down Karl-Anthony Towns' announcement and what it means for the playoff race. Karl-Anthony Towns set to return, boosting Knicks' playoff push. Big news for the New York Knicks. All-Star center Karl-Anthony Towns is officially off the injury report and set to rejoin the lineup for Sunday's game against the Golden State Warriors. Towns missed Friday's victory over the Indiana Pacers due to bilateral knee soreness, but his return comes at a critical juncture for the Knicks. They are currently in a fierce battle with the Boston Celtics for the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, trailing by just 1 game with the regular season winding down. Towns' absence saw Mitchell Robinson step into the starting role, delivering a spectacular performance with a career-high 22 rebounds and 12 points in the win against Indiana. While Robinson's dominant display highlighted his capabilities, Towns' return means he'll likely shift back to the second unit, though his rebounding prowess remains a key asset. Despite adjusting to a different offensive role and a slightly lower usage rate this season, Towns remains a cornerstone of the Knicks' frontcourt. He's averaged 21.1 points and 13 rebounds in March, showcasing his continued impact on both ends of the floor. "You're used to touching the ball, having a rhythm of the game, flow," Towns previously shared about his role adjustment. "Also, minutes being lower, you have more time to get into the game. It's different, something different in my career. I haven't dealt with something like that." Towns' return is particularly timely given the Warriors' extensive injury list. With key players like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green sidelined, the Knicks have a prime opportunity to gain ground in the standings. This favorable matchup, coupled with a relatively soft remaining schedule for New York, positions the team well for a strong finish to the regular season. The combination of Towns' offensive versatility and Robinson's interior defense provides the Knicks with a formidable frontcourt as they navigate the intense playoff race. His presence is expected to stabilize the team and aid their pursuit of a top seed. That's all the Knicks news for now, but stick around for a quick recap of everything we covered. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next update. What a rundown! Mitchell Robinson went off with a career-high 22 rebounds. We decoded Jeremy Sochan's tweet about Josh Hart's soccer fandom. We got the latest on Josh Hart's injury status. And Karl-Anthony Towns is back for the Knicks playoff push. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a comment, and follow us on all socials so you never miss a beat. We'll see you next time.